Alright, what's going on everybody? So I'm finally back again, back for more content after my little kind of 2 week hiatus there. So sorry about that. Didn't really plan on leaving for so long or whatever, but I know it's only 2 weeks. I suppose it's only been 2 weeks. To me it feels like 2 months. I'm gonna be honest, it feels like 2 months, but we're back again here. New box, new stuff going on. Really good to be back in doings. And today we're gonna be checking out the new Rikka archetype from the latest main box. Very interesting archetype, really cool. The new plant archetype, very different from our mages, but they are very cool and they're fun to play, but they're definitely nowhere near as powerful as they could be right now. But yeah. In the future, I think they definitely will get their potential, and they're just missing a couple cards at the moment. So for the deck that we have today, we have one Snowdrop the Rikka Fairy, two Glow Bulbs, two Titanial Princess Camellias, three Mudans, one Hellebore, two Erica, sorry, one Rock Arrow Champion, three Primulas, the Rikka Fairy, three Rikka Glamours, one Rikka Flurries, one Blessed Squad, and then one Rikka Tranquility. It's actually a really beautiful card, actually. For next deck, we have one Black Ghost Dragon, one Castile Plumity, one Abyss Dweller, one new Fairy Knight Ignar, one Photon Strike Bonzer, and then two Kanzashis, the Rikka Queen, which is like your main Xyz monster. 9 times out of 10, you're really just kind of going for Kanzashi. Not too much. The others don't come up often, but there is times where the rest of the deck will come up and be better to use instead. But yeah, so Rikkas, they're all about like tributing each other, tributing their effects. Rikka Glamour and Rikka Primula is a very good engine. Because basically what Rikka Glamour does, I'm trying to keep this, I've recorded some trophy times, so I'm trying to keep it short and simple. So Rikka Glamour lets you tribute off a plant type monster to add a Rikka to your hand. It's optional though. So when it's currently activate this card, you can also tribute one plant type monster, add one Rikka monster from deck to your hand. Then if you tribute a monster to activate this card, add one plant type monster with the same original level as that Rikka monster. So once you add a Rikka, you can take your Primula, and then you can take your Caraway, you could take your Erica, and you can take your Mudan, you can take your Hellebore, and then you can take your Snowdrop or your Titanial, which is pretty good. It is a good effect. It can be a bit limited to times, because sometimes you might want to. Sometimes you prefer to take a Mudan and then take Snowdrop, or take Primula and then take Mudan, or take Hellebore and then take Erica or something like that. You know what I mean? Etc. Etc. So that's can be kind of annoying. Rikka Flurries is an amazing card. I'm only running one, but I find that this card is actually pretty darn amazing. Because the Rikka monster you control is tributed except during the damage step. Obviously that's the downside, but it doesn't matter too much. You can make your opponent tribute one monster they control. With defective Rikka Flurries once returned during your end phase. During your opponent's end phase, it's a card. If face up, excuse me guys, non-plant monster just destroy this card. That doesn't come up too often because you're most likely gonna have plants. This is very much like Share the Pain. It's basically the same thing as Share the Pain, but works better in your favor. Because you're tributing to activate effects while your opponent just has to tribute a monster. Really, such a good card for getting over certain cards, like cards that can't be targeted or destroyed. Like Lunalight, let's say if you have Lunalight, the big Lunalight monster, and they have nothing else, they must tribute that with Rikka Flurries, which is really freaking nice. Which is really good. Mudan is your spell and trap searcher. Erica lets you buff like Lunalight, Purple Butterfly, and stuff like that. Only the only difference with her is that you tribute her to give the attack, so that means stuff like Rikka Flurries. Well, Rikka Flurries won't trigger because it's not during damage step, but stuff like Kanazashi's effect trigger. Which what she does is you can attach one. She's 2 level 6. You can attach one material from this card, then target a whole monster in your play graveyard, special summon it, but negate its effects. Also, it becomes a plant type monster. Every plant type monster you control will be destroyed by a card effect. You contribute one plant type monster from your hand or field instead. So yeah, that if you monster tribute, that will trigger with Erica. So you buff, let's say you use her to buff Kanzashi, then Kanzashi's effect will activate. You can then grab, you can actually grab Erica because she goes to the grave, or you can grab something for your opponent's graveyard. Really good, really good. Snowdrop lets you tribute, lets you get 2 monsters on the board. You can tribute one type of monster, special this card, and one other plant from your hand. And then you can also target a planet monster you control and then change the level and then change all the monsters within that level. So you can have 3 plants on the board and then change them all to level 8. You can pick her, or change them all to level 6 or even level 4. Generally, you wouldn't really do that, but you can change them all to level 4. Titanial is a really good tech for this deck because it's when a card activated targets a card in the field. You can trigger one face of plant type monster, negate the activation if you do destroy it. It's good for negating the activation. It's also good for acts as +2 because you can also use it to tribute effects as well. And then Global was a nice tuner. It also lets you top card from deck to graveyard. It also is good as a tribute as well. So yeah, and then we're using level dupe. Then Hellebore lets you negate the monster effect by sending this card to the grave, or attributing this card in, or face up on the field, handing it face up on the field. And yeah, so that is pretty much it. We're gonna go and jump in with the duels here. I'm trying to record this intro and get it nice and quick. But yeah, so we're gonna jump in here with the first duel. I want to try and cut down the intro because there's a lot to cover with these Rikka cards. Like, there is actually a lot to unpack in here. There's this big archetype, very big brain archetype as well. But yeah, it is hefty. It's a hefty thing. So we're going against Blue Eyes right here. Just awful. I said this in one of my previous iterations. I recorded this multiple times actually. That's karma for sure. I've recorded this beautiful card multiple times. So big problem here. Oh, we can just do this actually. We can literally just do it this way. And then then he won't maybe not actually activate it because we want to try and play around the karma cut as well. So we're going to tribute this off. We have Rikka Primula is going to activate. We have this as well. I said in one of my previous problems, I was complaining about Blue Eyes, but then I realized I'm not really complaining about Blue Eyes themselves because I think Blue Eyes themselves is fine. They're okay. We won't move on. They're okay. Like, they're fine. Take your second Rikka as well. My main issue with them isn't necessarily, like, you know, the Blue Eyes core cards themselves. My main issue is with the heaviest goddamn back row that's in these decks. Like, Karma Cut's just such a problem for the game right now, and I think it's a global we have as well, which actually could be really nice here. Should we go Mudan? Let's go Mudan. I was gonna maybe use Primate, but I think I'm gonna go Mudan, try and get Rikka, what's it called? Rikka Flurries. But we get Karma Cutted, then it's like it's whatever, right? But we have other options as well for that. If we were to get Karma Cutted, we have other options as well. It could very much be Cosmic Cyclone either, which would be perfectly fine. I would hate to lose Rikka Flurries, but I wouldn't be upset against the other, right? That's right, Geki Break. That's okay. That's fine. It doesn't really... It puts a wrench in our plan a little bit, because it doesn't really go too well, but we're fine. So we're going to go Global then. We'll send the top card of our deck to the graveyard. Rikka Tranquility. I don't really like summoning Erica, because I like having Erica on the board. We'll just tribute off Global here. And then special summon Erica from our hand. Erica from our hand. What I could do, right, is I could level duplication Eric. No, sorry, not level. I could tribute this off and then activate Rikka Flurries effect, but it wouldn't really get us anywhere. So I think what we just do, rather than that, is we just level duplication. We'll level dupe our Rikka, our Snowdrop here. Unfortunately, it was just, I don't really want to have to do it that way, but yeah. We also have Kanzashi here as well, so we're safe from a Blue Eyes. We're safe from a lot of things here, with the extra Erica in our hand. We're not safe from Karma Cut, of course. There's the thing. He's probably gonna go for White Stone. He's probably gonna go for Spirit. Oh no, he's going for that because we can buff her to make her 34, which we can shut down a Blue Eyes, which is pretty good. After that, I don't know what it does or what we do, because as well, if a plant type monster, where is it? Plant type monster control is destroyed by card effect. So if we were to get popped by, oh, we went for the poly. That sucks because That's annoying. We're gonna lose Kanazashi then, or Kanazashi, sorry. We're gonna lose her because he went for Neo Blue Eyes. Never mind, he went for Neo Blue Eyes. I think we're done for then, aren't we? I don't think this really matters. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot attributes from your hand. I'm such an idiot. Not that that really matters too much right now. To the end of this, if this card's in your graveyard, you can touch summon this card in defense position. Oh yeah, so we'll go for. Oh yeah, sorry, it was a targeting. I'm an idiot. It was a discarding a thing. So who do we take? Who the hell do we take? I think we could take a Blue Eyes, but I think we just take Snowdrop and put her in defense position. I wish we had Titanium. He ended his turn, which I'm very interested. That's interesting. Why did you end your turn? Because I can very much easily just win now. Because I can just go Rikka Glamour. I don't know if that was the way, but I don't know if that was the way to win, but we still won. Right, we still won. We take... It doesn't really matter who we take, and now he has to tribute off Neo Blue Eyes. Oh, Titanium as well, yeah, pretty good. Now he has to tribute off. We can do that again as well. We can do that again, sure, why not, right? And then we take... Let's steal a Blue Eyes, why not? For the lols of it. What is this guy? What? No. I think. God, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Sorry. I'm still learning these guys. Like, I've tried this multiple times, or multiple iterations of the deck, but I'm still learning, so bear with me. And then we just win. Right? Boom. Yep. Then we just win. Okay. Interesting. We got the dub, but might have been a bit all over the place. Sorry if you didn't understand that too much, but we won. Alright guys, we're gonna jump in with the second duel in the game. Second duel today. Please no more Blue Eyes. I mean, it's most likely gonna happen, right? But please no more. I'm so done with it. Like, I'm actually so done with it. Like, okay, it might not be Blue Eyes. I'll fight. I don't. If Karmaka had gotten hit, I wouldn't mind it so much. But Karmaka did not get hit. So we're very much still heavy in the game and very much annoying. Let's get the Element Lords. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's a bit annoying. You're annoying. You're probably using Alistair, even though Alistair's like hit to hell, but you do you, boo, I guess. Okay. This is really good. This is actually really good. Would you like to Rikka Flurries? So yeah, like I could literally just. I'm gonna set that just so he doesn't activate Mulligan's effect. I could sit here all day and just rant about Blue Eyes. I'm not going to, obviously, because that's just stupid. It gets us nowhere. Yo, that would be really good, wouldn't it? That would be really good. That would be really good. But I also kind of don't know if I should do that. I mean, what am I gonna? I'm gonna hard summon her. I could do that. Erica's really good. I could go for Mudan. But I don't really need. I have Rikka Flurries. I guess we can try it this way. Because it's gonna be. Titanium could be also really good. I'll do a Snowdrop. This is not the way to do it. This is not the way I wanted to do it. But I guess it's fine. Because I'm trying to play around the Mollahu as well, right? Yeah, there it is. And we played around it. And we very much played around it. We very much played around it. Actually, Rikka Flurries would have attributed or would have activated as well. Oh no, it doesn't activate, never mind. So yeah, we're gonna tribute off. Actually, no, this still works. Actually, this still works really well. Never mind, this still works out pretty well. This actually works really well. And then Rikka Flurries should activate, yep. Boom, boom, boom. Say goodbye to your Mollahu. In reality, it's probably pretty good for him to have that in grade, not gonna lie, but it's fine. We also have... We do have Glow Bulb's effect as well, which I think we will actually use. Oh, we hit Ballista Squad? That sucks. Then we're gonna go switch up the Rikka Fairy. Then we're gonna change everybody to level 6. We could go for this, attach 2 cards. We could do that, but also just wouldn't really do much for us. We'll do Glow Bulb, then we'll do Snowdrop. And then see if we win. And then see if we get the dub here. Let's Let's see. We get the dub? Probably not. I don't know what this is. Oh, disruption. Are you freaking kidding me? Contribute this card from the face of hand to the field. Oh yeah, that's right. You can contribute on the board. I could have done that. I very much could have done that. I should have done that. Oh, I'm stupid. I should have done that. We could have easily won there. Crap. Molyneux again. Could have easily won that. Now I'm a bit unsure. Oh yeah. Turn is done, and now we have him, or he's not that we have him, but he's you can tribute with this card. Actually, we just do this, right? Honestly, we just do this, and then he just has to get rid of Molyneux, so it's fine. Tribute of Rikka. I don't want to get tribute of Rikka. Like, Rikka Flurries is just uber freaking strong. It's so good. We'll do Kanzashi as well. Right now, we can get her. We can get her back. I was gonna steal that maybe, but I think I'll just take Rikka because like stealing that doesn't really do much. We've won now anyway. We've got the dub. Because Molyneux's just gonna go unless he has like obviously he's for a great but whatever. That makes sense. But yeah, tribute that off, and then we should be fine. We should be good to go. Should be good to go. Boom, we're good to go. Exactly 2400. Let's get that up there. I guess we're going to jump in with the third duel here. It was a pretty good second one there. Nice, quick, and easy one. But this one might be our last duel because our first duel was kind of long. Again, they're very big brain plays, and I want to. And I'm trying to keep them as short as I can, but they can be pretty long. But they're pretty fun too. They're a really fun archetype. I really like them. Oh, this is Titan Showdowns. I was gonna say this could be the Nightmare Shark, but it's very much not Nightmare Shark. This is also a very interesting hand. By interesting, I mean might be a little bit rough. Could be. Okay. Oh, Evil Eye. Evil Eye with Titan? I guess that makes sense. I guess that wouldn't technically make sense. I could understand that because... Yeah, I get that. I get because, you know, you buff your... Or, not buff, you're constantly losing attack points, get down, you know, and then you can do double. Which just makes sense, I guess. Not a huge fan of it. That's fine. I also can just do this at that just so he knows, so he doesn't realize. And then I think we should be fine to win here. You're gonna probably banish my Permulant from the grave. Go ahead, do what you want. I don't really care. I'm just gonna make you tribute this anyway. So, I mean that's probably Evil Eye Defeat as well, right? Which would suck. It's a monster you control. He's not gonna target me. He won't target. He can't target me anything on the board. You can with Evil Eye Defeat, but again, Evil Eye Defeat's a trap, so it doesn't really work. It does not really work. So we want Rikka Flurries. We want Rikka Flurries, but I don't know what we do. I don't know how we... Okay. No, I don't... Actually, I'm not too sure how this works. I'm trying to think, because we go Rikka Flurry, or not Rikka, we get Mudan, we go Rikka Flurries, which is what we want, because we need to trip this off, because it can't be destroyed. Quit battle. Can't be destroyed by battle, or by your opponent's card effects, or your opponent got targeted with card effects. Can't do anything with it, but we can make him tribute it, which means that's not targeting, or destroying. It means he has to just get rid of it. Evil Eye Defeat, though, would suck. I'm sure that's Evil Eye Defeat, more than likely. So yeah. That's my plan. We got Mudan on the board, we get her on the board, and then we go for Rikka Flurries, but at the same time, I don't know what we do past that, because we can't really tribute... Actually, no, I think I see what we do. It's going to be an interesting way of doing it, but it should work. It should work. If this guy wants to play. That is, this guy wants to play, or we just want to sit here and let the clock run out. We're just going to be a bit of an a-hole about it. If you want to be a little bit of a meanie about it. Yep, and I think he just left. Okay. Alright, sick. Okay. Sick. And he quit. I don't know what that was about. I really don't know what that was about, but he just quit. Alright guys, that's going to conclude today's video. A little surrender at the end. But you get the picture of how they work and everything. They're very good. They're very cool. I really like them at the moment. I'm hoping that they can get their boss monster or whatever and more support in the future. Because right now they're not like anything to really kind of write home about at the moment. They're very difficult to work, but they are a lot of fun. They're definitely a lot of fun. Wouldn't at the moment, definitely wouldn't. Well, maybe you could invest in them and then for the future, because I'm sure eventually, like I know for a fact because they did get a UR this turn, I know eventually that they will get their other support. Konami, that's definitely what Konami's fishing for. They will get better and they will probably come into the meta, but for right now they're not, and it's up to you whether you want to summon, want to draw for them. Sorry, I'm thinking of what I got in my brain. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the vid. If you did, hit that like button. If you enjoyed, hit subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter, that down in the description. And yeah, it's good to be back, and I've got more content coming on the way. Catch you guys later.